Kawasaki emphasizes its position atop the sport motorcycle world with the reintroduction of a classic, the Kawasaki Ninja H2. Like its predecessor did 40 years ago, the H2 showcases the latest in engineering and manufacturing technologies born from the might of Kawasaki Heavy Industries. The H2 is designed to be the fastest, most high-tech production motorcycle on the road. So, Kawasaki invited us to Southern California's Auto Club Speedway, cutting us loose for 20-something laps to find out if the supercharged H2 lives up to the hype. Alright, Kawasaki's Ninja H2. Even though we have an H2R back here, we didn't get a chance to ride it. We only rode the $25,000 H2 200 horsepower model. You might think that, 200 horsepower, I don't know, that's not a whole lot of power, like other leader class sport bikes, and even the ZX14 makes close to that. But the supercharger just makes all the difference in the world. When you're motoring like 4th, 5th gear, I can't even believe it. It pulls as hard as it does in 5th gear as it does in 2nd gear. And it delivers this really visceral yet technological feel. It's not as charismatic or wild as some other sport bikes, but it's still viciously fast, but in a controllable and really, really fun way. Kind of like you'd imagine like a brand new V12 sports car, just like precision, feel, lots of power. The transmission, it's got kind of a shorter gear ratio, so it really, really, really leaps off corners. Here at Auto Club Speedway, you don't normally shift into 6th gear on a leader bike, but on this thing, before even the start-finish line, you'd be in 6th gear. The traction control system worked really well. It restricted acceleration just enough for you to kind of have a handle on the power, yet not so much where it was kind of holding you back from accelerating. Probably one of the most impressive things about the bike, aside from its acceleration force, is the exquisite craftsmanship of the bike. Kawasaki really, really went to great lengths to make a precision motorcycle. This is probably the most well-built bike they've ever made. A lot of people kind of knocked it because it doesn't have a conventional twin spar aluminum chassis, has an older style steel trellis. And even I kind of thought, what the heck, why would it have that old school technology? But then once you ride it, and once you kind of get on the power and feel the way the chassis handles to the power, you kind of want that steel chassis. It just gives real favorable flex characteristics. It helps you feel more comfortable with the power of the bike. Maybe it's not the fastest way around the racetrack, but it gave you that feeling like it's the fastest way around the racetrack. And to me, that's what motorcycling is about sometimes. It's about feeling, euphoria, having an exciting time that you can't have in other sports. Skydiving's cool and driving cars is cool, but riding a 200 horsepower bike around the track, that's freaking cool. Earlier today, we had the opportunity to actually ride Kawasaki's original 1972 H2. And that thing was an inline 3 two-stroke. And at the time, that was the bike to have. That was the Widowmaker. That was the bike you wanted to ride. And it was really, really cool to be able to get a taste of that machine. When you're riding that thing on the pipe, two-stroke style, I couldn't believe how fast it was. But the brakes weren't so good. The handling was pretty rudimentary. It felt really crude, really rough around the edges. Fast forward to 2015, and that crudeness, that rough around the edges has been polished to a shine. This motorcycle is extremely well engineered, extremely well designed. The only 3 strikes pretty much I have against this motorcycle is, number one, it is a little bit heavy. it does take considerable amount of effort to get it to change direction. If you kind of pre-plan and set up the corner a little bit earlier and don't rush it, just have a plan, it actually handles really well. It goes where you need it to go. But the problem is the bike has so much performance that it's easy to kind of go ripping into corners. And once you're ripping in the corner, it takes a lot of movement to get the bike back online. Second strike is just a supercharged 1000cc engine. It's gonna put off a lot of heat. And the amount of engine heat that it pumps out on the track is a lot. Like my right foot was burning on fire. I thought it was gonna melt at one point, but I guess that's the price you have to pay for having 200 horsepower. It wasn't really that bad, but still it would be nice if engineers could maybe try to mellow out some of that engine heat coming off the exhaust system. And the third strike, it's actually a 3 and 4 strike, is you're gonna burn lots of gas, and you're gonna spend lots of money on tires, because this thing likes both of those things. But if you're looking for just a fun, exciting motorcycle that no one else is gonna have, this H2 is quite the machine.